tutorial ID badge refresher training. Over here on the right I have our directions, and here's the document on the left. Again, make sure you save it on your desktop. I make a new folder. I call it Module 2 PowerPoint. Save it. Make sure the document name, put it in there, has a 2 at the end instead of 1. That way you have your document ready to upload. Alright, so directions are on the right. I split screen. I've done all these steps to make sure it's saved correctly. Now we're into our project steps. Alright. Step 1, we want to create a custom element on slide 1. Okay. Over here on slide 1, as the directions shows, you want to use the smart guides to position the yellow sun on top of the purple sunburst. And with the smart guides are when you move the document or the logo, you'll see them pop up here. So I drag it over, you see it squared up in the middle. Now I let go. Okay, now we need to go ahead and send the yellow sunburst back. So we got to right click on it and go to send it back. Okay, now we need to select the purple sunburst first, then select the yellow shape by holding Alt down and clicking and selecting two things at once. Then we need to go, after they're both selected here, I'm going to hold down Alt and select the next one, so now they're both selected. And we want to merge the two shapes using the subtract. So up here you can see under these new options, format, over here on the top left you'll see merge shapes. Click this, go down to subtract. And it just subtracts one from the other, creating this right here. Just like it says down below in figure 1. Okay, now we want to change the merge shapes height to 1.3. So go up here to height, go 1.3. It'll make it. And then we use the smart guides on step E to position the merged purple shape in the light blue box shown as figure 2 on the right. So all you gotta do is grab the shape that's over here and make it look like what's in the direction. So drag this over, let the smart guides tell you when you're centered, and then that's all for that step. Okay, on to step 2. On slide 2, so we need to mark that off, go to slide 2. We want to copy one of the rectangle shapes and paste it on the same slide. So click it, go up here to copy. You go Control C, or you come up here to the top left and hit copy. And then we want to paste it in the same slide. So we can click the paste button, or can go Control V. Now we want to rename the square to compliance. So I'm going to rename this rectangle to compliance. You want to use the smart guide like the diagram below shows, and we want to position it directly below the top rectangle and aligned with the picture. Again, smart guides, when we start moving the object, will start showing up just like that. So we're going to pull this down until it aligns with that and the bottom of the picture. Keep going, right there. Okay. Now, 2D, we want to select the rectangle shapes and use align right to align the objects. So I want to hold down Control and select all the other shapes so they're all selected. Go up to Format. Over here, we're on the Arrange area groupings, we go to Align and then hit Align Right. Okay, the next step, we want to use Distribute Vertically. So we're going to be in the same area. We're going to go back to Align, Format, Arrange, go to Align, Distribute Vertically, and that'll make them spaced out vertically, evenly. Okay, we're done with step 2. Now we're on to slide 3. We want to convert the numbered list to a pyramid list using SmartArc. So there's our numbered list on the left. Let me highlight this stuff in the directions so I can keep up with it. So this is what we want to do. We want to click the box, all right? And we want to convert this to a SmartArc. So right click, go to Convert to SmartArc. Sorry, there we go. Convert to SmartArc. And then go to More Options at the bottom and click Pyramid. Now we want to change the layout to vertical box list. So essentially we changed it to a pyramid, and now we're going to change it to a vertical box list. So up here in the top under design, I can click here and go list. Up here you'll see the vertical box list right there. Click that, click OK. We changed it to that. Now we want to apply a subtle effects smart art style. So up here in the top, under the design options, we're going to click this arrow down for more. If you hover over it, it'll tell you this is simple fill, white outline, and subtle effect. So click subtle effect. All right, we are done with that one now. On step 4, we want to go to stay on slides 3, but we want to change constant updates to have a hyperlink with the directions given you. So I'm just going to copy this hyperlink or this URL. Then we'll go over here to the document, highlight constant updates, right click on it, go to link. You see links right there, click link. Then we're going to go to existing web page file at the very top. We're going to paste the address at the bottom. I right click and paste, Control V, click OK, and now it has a hyperlink. Now we're moving on to slide 4. We're going to rearrange the objects on the slide for a better effect as follows. So step A says change the color of the long blue rectangle to turquoise accent 1, which is the 5th column, 4th row. So click on the rectangle. Keep it on that one, the longer rectangle. Yeah. And then we want to go to Format, Shape Fill, and we want to find turquoise, accent lighter 40%. So go down a little bit more. It's 80. That's 40. There we go. Now we're going to apply the glow 8-point lavender accent 6. So let me go ahead and mark that as doing it. So still with the rectangle selected, under Format, Shape Effects, Glow, find the lavender, which is on the far right, kind of the pinkish color on the far right. And we want to find 8-point, so we're going to go down. That's 5-point. That's 8-point. There we go. All right, now we want to send the rectangle back to the slide. So all I'm going to do is right click on it, go send it back. Send it back to the back slide. Now we want to group the turquoise rectangle, and the picture quality is key. So we're going to hold Control again, so we can select 2 things. Select that one, hold Control, and select the long rectangle. I'm sorry, first we want to go up here, we want to rotate this. So let's click on the qualities key, rotate it, flip horizontal. That's the first step, and then we can go and group them together. So now that we flipped it horizontal, I'm gonna hold Shift or Control, click it, and right click, go to Group. We've grouped it. All right. So now we're going to slide 5. Inside slide 5, we want to insert a cube. So click slide 5, go to Insert. We're going to insert a cube shape. Go to Insert, go to Shapes. Under Basic Shapes, there's a cube. Click Cube. It happened pretty quick. I'll see if I can slow that down. Click it there. Now we need to change the height and the width. So up here on the top right, we just changed the size. Should be 3.5 height and 4.29 width. 4.29 width. Okay. Now what we want to do, we want to insert a file, the support file they gave us, and download it from the same website as the fill color. So we click on this. Okay. Right click. No, let's go up here. Shape Fill. Go to Picture. Go to From File. Go to where you saved it. Mine's on the desktop in the folder. There's that file. And now it just replaces the fill with the picture. So now we want to turn on the guides and rulers. So under View, you're going to turn on Ruler and Guides. And now I want to move this cube up where that middle line is, and we want to just match it up there. onto the guides. Okay, now we want to delete slide 7, so right click on it and go to delete. Let me highlight that first. Right click on slide 7, go to delete slide, it's done. Okay, now step 9 with slide 6 displaying, change the color of Smart Art to turquoise background 2. That's turquoise exit 1, here's turquoise background 2. So after you click on it, now we've changed the color of the outline. Alright, so that's done. Now we want to add a slide number to all slides except for the title slide. So we're going to go to View, Header and Footer. Sorry, Insert Header Footer. Okay, we're going to go over here to slide number, check that, and then click the bottom Don't Show on Title Slide. Okay, and then the second step, step B, says enter the following text in the footer, ID badge refresher. So I'm just going to copy that, make it easier so I have to type it, and then click the footer button, and then either type it or paste it so it's spelled correctly, and click apply all. Alright, now we just need to change the view to a presenter view. So go up here to View. We're going to change it to Slide Sorter. Okay, hit Save at the top. Once we save this, now we can turn it in. So here on SAM, we're going to turn in the file. Make sure you've hit Save. Go navigate and find it. Mine is on my desktop, and I put it in the Mod 2 folder. There it is with the 2 at the end. Click Submit. Okay, and then I click my graded summary. See what score that I get. Better get 100. All right, let's change. I'm gonna change my view. Go back to View. And go back to normal so I can see my slide. Okay, I'm at 100. So got all the steps correct.